Okay, welcome to a new video. So in this video, I'm going to be ranking like the 7 ways you can earn money in cryptocurrency in 2024. So let's get straight into the video. Let's go straight into the video. So don't mind me, I'm going to be using a guide here that I've written down. So once in a while, I'm going to twist my head like this and that just to get more information to talk to you guys. So let's go. So number one on the list is day trading. Day trading. So day trading has pretty much been here for a very long time, as I can say, because there have been things like stocks, forex, even before cryptocurrency came about. So I would say you might have heard about day trading before. Day trading. So it's more like understanding the price action or the price movement of a certain commodity or asset and how to capitalize on its movement. Because let's say you're trading stocks, so some days stocks can fall down, some days stocks can go up in price. So you as a day trader or you as a trader with the right skills and knowledge and your own money, you know how to like capitalize on this price movement. So as much as you can trade stocks, as much as you can trade forex, you can also trade cryptocurrency. Bitcoin, Ethereum, your favorite crypto, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to like the barrier of entry for this one, I'll say the barrier of entry for this one is pretty much a little bit high, because you actually need your own money, or you need money, whatever type of money, and you need a lot of skills. So let's say even if you don't want to like trade your own money and you want to go through the prop firm route, because when you're trading forex, there's a lot of prop firm companies these days, and I've heard that there are also prop firm companies in the crypto market. So even if you are going through the prop firm route, you still need to spend money to be able to like buy accounts and stuff like that. And when it comes to the skill level, you really need to be skilled to make money from this market, because according to stats, like 90% of day traders lose. So only 10% of day traders make money consistently from the market. So if you don't have skills, basically you're going to be losing a lot of money. So it's not easy, but it's doable. So on this scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to rank this an 8. So number 2 on the list is airdrops. Airdrops. I feel like a lot of people are not aware about this particular method of making money in cryptocurrency, but it's actually been here for a while. I feel like crypto companies use this as a marketing technique to actually bring out their tokens to the market. So let's say you had the opportunity to use to test companies like Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, your favorite social apps, before they went like mainstream. And in the process, because you were a real user and you tested these projects, you get what I'm saying, you actually got to earn a certain percent of their stock asset. Like let's say you used something like Instagram and you got to earn a certain amount of meta and stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? So it's the same thing that happens here in cryptocurrency. So a lot of new companies are coming out, and before the project goes live, like as mainstream or live, you could actually like test the project. Now depending on where you get your information, so because you actually need to like know how to get the information of companies that are actually offering these things to the public. So once you get all those informations, you go and do the tax. Sometimes you don't have to spend money, sometimes you have to spend money. Let me give you an example. If you know about airdrops and you know about Aptos, before Aptos went live, they actually did a testnet kind of airdrop whereby you didn't need to spend any money, you just needed to complete a certain amount of tax, and they give each and every one of us money. Like I got like $1,000 for doing nothing. And then there's an airdrop that was like Arbitrum, or there's an Arbitrum style airdrop whereby you have to spend some money, even as little as $50, and I earned like 1,800. Now mind you, the people that actually spent more money on the Arbitrum part got more part of the airdrop. Like they got more money than us that actually didn't spend much money. So when it comes to the barrier of entry for this, it's pretty much low, because you don't need to spend little to no money to actually make some money doing this. And even if you're going to spend money, Sometimes you could just spend a little bit of money, like small cash. But remember, the guys that actually spend more money on these things, especially the ones that require money, get to earn a sizable amount of airdrop. But it doesn't mean that you that spent less won't earn something. So just like I said, if you are getting your information, like on my channel, we actually talk about airdrops, but not just airdrops, but we do that here, and there are other channels too that talk about it. So once you get your information and you act fast, you could actually earn an airdrop. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I'll rate this a 6, because it's not really that hard, it's not really that technical. You just need to know where to get the right information and then know whether you are spending money or not. You get what I'm saying? And then just go for it. So the barrier for entry to me is pretty much low. But the only thing is that people don't actually know where to get this information from. That's why you need to subscribe to this channel. Okay, so the third one on the list is long-term investing and holding. Pretty much anybody that has heard about cryptocurrency or knows about cryptocurrency knows that that is actually the way to make money from crypto, or one of the ways to make money from crypto. Like if you were here in 2020 when Bitcoin dropped to like $3,000 and skyrocketed again to $69,000. So if you bought Bitcoin at $3,000 and you sold at like $60,000, you made a lot of money, a whole lot of money, just like every other crypto out there that went up in price. So probably we don't have money to buy like one Bitcoin right now, although it went from $15,000 like some months back to something thousand dollars again. So let's say you even bought at $69,000 in the last cycle and your money went down, but you're a long-term investor and you still believe in Bitcoin and all that stuff, and it came back up to like $70,000, you're in profit. You get the point? So let's say you don't have money to like buy Bitcoin because you feel like Bitcoin is so expensive, and you know how to get the right information. You could go buy other cryptocurrencies, Ethereum, Solana, Cardano, XRP. There are a lot of them. All you have to do is make sure you are doing the right research, or you are getting the right information from the right people, and then you buy at a good price, and that's pretty much it. So for the barrier of entry for me, it's pretty much low, because like I said, once you have things like your information on lock and you have some money to invest into the market, once you buy it at a good price, all you just have to do is sit on your hand, be a diamond hand. You get what I'm saying? Be a diamond hand and be patient, and then you get your reward. So like I said, the barrier for entry is pretty much low. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to rate this investing a 6. So a 6, because it's not that crazy. The hardest part is the holding part, but come on, if you can't hold, you can't be rich. So anyway, moving forward, number 4 on the list is crypto mining. So crypto mining has kind of been an OG way for making money in the cryptocurrency space. Like majorly all the cryptocurrencies started with mining them. Even up to now, for you to like get Bitcoin out in the market, someone has to mine the Bitcoin and bring it out in the market for people to buy. Although some other cryptocurrencies like Ethereum, Solana, and some newer ones have actually pivoted to proof of stake, whereby you need to stake a certain amount of crypto for the crypto to mine itself and stuff like that. But it doesn't mean you can't still invest in a mining rig. Like I said, the only problem with this is that investing in a mining rig is pretty much expensive, because you need quality gear to actually be able to mine cryptocurrency, and also you need enough electricity. So for people like us here in West Africa, which don't have access to a lot of electricity, or even if you are the one powering your electricity, like you are going the solar route, it costs a lot of money to like have enough solar that will power your mining rigs. So we can say the barrier for entry is pretty much high, because it requires a lot of money both for electricity and for gear. But once you pretty much set it, it just runs in the background and you're just mining your cryptocurrency. You just come and do the checks 1 time, 2 times, and you know you're making bank. But like I said, the barrier for entry is high. So we are going to actually rank this on a scale of 1 to 10. We're going to give it like a 7, because it's not like it's that hard, but the barrier for entry is pretty much high because of the money you're going to spend to get into this aspect of making money in cryptocurrency. So let's keep going. The 5th way is by I did the trading 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so the fifth way is by staking crypto. Staking crypto in cryptocurrency world is more like when you go to the bank in regular finance and you give them your money for them to keep for you. Let's say you give them like $100 and you don't want your money to like go down to $90. That's in the case of long-term investing, $90 before it goes up. You just want your money to be stable. You're trying to save your money, but you want to earn a little bit of interest on your money. So you want to put your $100 for like a period of 6 months, 3 months, a month, and by the time you come back, you probably want to earn like an extra $5 or $10 on top of your money. That is what is called staking in the cryptocurrency world. So to the best of my knowledge, I feel like you can even get more yield, better yield in crypto than you can even get in traditional finance. So if you just, all you need to do is work with reputable companies like Binance, and you can even go next way, things like ARV and the rest, and you can just search for the yield and you get good yield. So I'll say the barrier for entry on this is very low because you can use as little as $100. The only thing is that you should know is that the more money you actually give to this company, just like even in traditional finance, that's the more amount of yield or the amount of percent gain you actually make on your money. So apart from that, it's pretty much not really risky, especially when you're working with reputable companies like I've mentioned, Binance, or you're going on the DEX and using ARV. So on a scale of 1 to 10, since the barrier for entry is pretty much low, I'll rank it 5. A 5. And you can make money from doing this, although not like crazy money. But like I said, you can make pretty much yield because you obviously get better yield than traditional finance. And moving on to number 6. So number 6 is being a developer. So if you look at the Web2 world, pretty much these days, even the businesses, the roadside businesses like the shawarma guy on the road or the burger guy on the road, actually has like a little website where you can book or make an order and a dispatch guy brings it to you and stuff like that. In Web3, there is like demand for Web3 devs or Solidity devs or smart contract writers, people that know how to like interact and write smart contracts to keep this industry going forward. Although it's a new industry, there are a lot of innovations coming out from this side, and people that actually have knowledge of smart contracts, whether you're writing Solidity or you're writing Rust, are heavily needed, and they pay these people well. So for the barrier of entry into this is pretty much low because there are a lot of resources on the internet, on YouTube, on Twitter, on Reddit. You can get a lot of resources as much as you want. But now the hard part about this is that the time to actually get these skills, like sticking with these skills to the end to actually be knowledgeable about writing smart contracts, is where the problem is. A lot of people cannot stick with it to actually learn how to be good at it before they even start getting paid doing stuff like that. So I'll say I'll rank it on a scale of 1 to 10. I'll rank it in 9 because, like I said, yes, the barrier of entry is pretty much low, but learning how to write smart contracts is not really that easy because, to the best of my knowledge, you actually even need to have a little bit of Web2 knowledge. Like you need to know how to write React, JavaScript, and the rest before you even transition into Web3, that kind of thing, because you need to know how to interact with Web2 apps so you can even get knowledge to interact with Web3 apps. So I rank it in 9 because the learning curve, not everybody can actually stick with it. So that's good. Now the last but not the least is yield farming and lending. So in crypto is what they call lending and borrowing protocols, whereby you have a certain amount of money and you want to lend it to this platform or protocol so that they can borrow to somebody else that needs it. Now when you lend your money to them, they're going to pay you a certain amount for lending, and then they collect their money when someone borrows from the platform or against the platform, if you get what I'm saying. So it's a pretty much nice business model that goes down in crypto. The only problem is that you have to actually search around a variety of blockchains to get to where you get the best yield, and in that process, you could also be dealing with companies that are not reputable and you could lose your money. Simple like that. you could lose your money. And in also that process, you could also engage in what's called impermanent loss, because sometimes you are not just yield farming with stable coins like USDT or USDC. You may also need to pair these things, like you could pair Solana and Solana and USDT to like put them in a pool, and it's yield farming for you, that kind of thing. Or when it comes to like lending, you just probably interact with companies that could be hacked, smart contract hack and stuff like that. So I would say it's pretty much risky, but the barrier for entry is not really that high. Remember, when it comes to stuff like this, the more money you use to yield farm or lend is also the more money you get in terms of APY. So I'll say the barrier for entry is low, because even if you have a little amount of money, you can yield farm. But there's a lot of risks associated with it. Like I said, smart contract risks. Could also get into things like impermanent loss. I don't want to go deep into these things. So on a scale of 1 to 10, if I am to rate yield farming and lending, I will give it a 7 because of the risks involved, but the barrier of entry is pretty much low. So this is like the end of this video. There could be other ways to make money in cryptocurrency, but these are the ways I know that if you actually start working on them today, you could actually like at some point make banks doing one of these things. And some of these things that I've actually mentioned here we cover on this channel. So if you like stuff like that and you want to know about stuff like that, please don't forget to subscribe, and also don't forget to give us a like on this video. So thank you for watching. See you guys in the next one. Peace.